As I look back at my career and the wonderful people I've met anchoring the news, one of the most memorable is somebody I never even interviewed until now, Jason Bowens. His brother was a Detroit police officer killed in the line of duty. I invited Jason to the studio to discuss how that horrible tragedy made us friends forever. You know, when I first heard as a news anchor woman each and every day,
hi.
I didn't know Pam was here. Oh my goodness.
A little surprise.
Little Tyler Matthew Bowens, 8 weeks old, and visiting Auntie Diana for the first time. He is adorable. He is adorable. Tyler's middle name and his tiny police officer's outfit serve as badges of honor in memory of his uncle Matthew Bowens, a Detroit police officer killed in the line of duty. February 16, 2004.
Officer Jennifer Fettig and her partner, 21-year-old Matthew Bowens, gunned down.
I said, oh my God, it's an officer.
The date that brought heartbreak.
And then I looked down the street and there was another one. I couldn't believe it.
To family members I had yet to call my friends.
What really touched me about you was you contacted me. You didn't want me to go on TV. You didn't want an interview. You wanted to talk to me.
Detroit police officers Jennifer Fettig and Jason's brother Matthew Bowens pulled over Eric Marshall for a traffic violation, and he gunned them down on Gilbert Street.
Obviously, it was the lowest point of, my life.
When that happened, I just reached out. I said, I'd like to be able to call your mom and just say hello to her. I called, we prayed, and we became friends.
And just to call my mom and just talk to her about the pain that she was going through as a mother, it meant the world to her.
Priority 4-5, officer down. Don't forget those words.
The funeral was a stunning tribute.
That's my son's last words of life.
To the partners who sacrificed their lives serving the city.
My brother, you were so certain about the job you'd select. The only dream you ever had was to serve and protect.
Matthew was his brother, his hero. Everything to Jason was shot down in the streets of Detroit. And when you read that poem at the funeral, everyone was touched.
So proud of what you did, but I still tear up and frown. The pain of those words, officer down.
Jason was crushed by his brother's killing. And then I took this guy right here like he was my only nephew. And I worked with him and we talked because he had such a hard time. We grew closer when Carol became sick. Mom was unconscious and I would embrace her hand and the doctor said she would respond. That meant so much to me. How amazing to watch him conquer his personal pain and rise above it.
Ever since then, when I made the biggest career decision of my life, I called you.
A phoenix emerging from the ashes.
When I was proposing to Pam, when we had Tyler, our wedding, it was...
Sure did.
You've always been a resource.
And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because you approving of me has been the biggest gift I could have ever gotten.
And you're the best thing that could have ever happened to Jason.
Thank you. Jason
and Pam are now looking forward to telling little Tyler Matthew wonderful stories about his uncle and grandmother.
Yeah, it's okay, Bubba.
It sometimes takes my breath away when I realize how such overwhelming sorrow can, in the end, lead to enormous joy and fill one's life with friends forever. Auntie will be over in their blue jeans and a baseball cap. We're going to have some fun. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for 7 Action News at 5 and 6 for my final pieces. At 5, you'll see my reunion with a remarkable young woman, Priding Frew, who took back her life that was shattered by a sex abuser when she was a teen. Then at 6, we'll wrap things up with the Kidney Guys, 2 best buddies, and one of them alive today because his friend gave the gift of life.
You've met so many remarkable people in such a remarkable career, and the funny thing is you are so impressed by meeting them, but you ask each one of them, and they're so impressed by meeting you.
My life has been touched. I feel blessed.
All right, are we going to make it tomorrow? Are we going to make it to tomorrow?
It's really hard for me, Stephen.
There you go.
Thank you so much, and I thank everyone. Thank everyone. Thank you.
I'll do a little weather so you can kind of get back again.
I don't know if this forecast is going to help.
Just a drop or two out of your eyes, a drop or two outside as well. So, fantastic, Diana.